Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome along to our Thursday night quiz. It is your host, John O'Connor, with you again this Thursday night, week 54 of our live stream here on a Thursday night. It's good to have you here with us. Jumping on a little bit early, just to see if we can drum up a little bit more participation in tonight's Thursday night quiz. We would always welcome new participants as much as our loyal participants. We are streaming on multiple platforms for the first time. We are on the usual YouTube, we are on Facebook, and we're on Twitch TV. Don't know an awful lot about Twitch TV, but it was an option, so we might as well throw it up there. You never know who could be watching in tonight and who could be interested in a general knowledge pub quiz style quiz for tonight. So it is it's 10 to 8, 10 to 9 should I say, and we're just trying out some new stuff here, try and get a bit more participation on our Thursday night if we can. And of course we have a cash prize every Thursday night, and that is dependent on how many participants we have. So the more people we have playing, the bigger the cash prize. So it is just €5 for you and the family to jump in on tonight's quiz if you're interested. 25% of all the money received goes back out to the team with the most points in pole position at the end of our quiz. Runs for about an hour and 15 minutes, so we should be wrapping things up about 10:15 this Thursday evening. And you have additional options then as well at the checkout if you want to get some raffle tickets. We have a raffle ticket game which we play just after the quiz, and then we have our brand new eliminator game, which is a lot of fun. It's a new round. It has a maximum of 25 questions, and the way it works is if you continue to answer questions, you stay in the round, but as soon as you get a question incorrect, you're eliminated. So the last team that is standing wins a prize, and that prize is free entry into next Thursday night's main quiz, the raffle ticket game, and the eliminator game. So those are the three games you get entered into. If you need any help in doing anything at all, as soon as you purchase your ticket, you should receive an email, and that will have the link to join the game. Just simply put in your team name or a nickname, followed by your email address, so we can contact you should you be the winner, and we can get those prize funds to you. Now, our preferred method of payment is PayPal, so if you have a PayPal account, that's the way we like to cash out our prizes, so make sure you have that. If you don't worry, we'll make some other arrangements for you, but that is our preferred method through PayPal. So if it is your first time and you're looking in on Facebook for the first time, you're very welcome along. You might be looking, well, what's all this about? Well, this is just a general knowledge quiz. It's all done on your smartphone. All the questions, your submitting of the answer, the scoreboard, even the countdown is all on your smartphone. Very clever piece of equipment. We're using CrowdPur at the moment, so if you're tempted to try it out, do jump on and get yourself a ticket. Just head to livequizzing.com and you'll find our weekly quiz link at the very top there. If you need any help, do give us a message here. We're available on all different platforms. We are available on the YouTube live chat. If you leave a comment under the live stream on Facebook, we'll see it there. You'll even see it yourself on the live stream as well. So that's how we do it, guys. It is Thursday night. We're going to begin in about 8.5 minutes. Back shortly. So just getting organized here, and we got a few late entries coming in, which is great. So guys, you'll be able to see this whole live stream within the game app itself. Everything happens on the application. Actually, is it even an application? Not so sure. It's just a web page basically. It's a very, very neat piece of equipment. Everything happens on that. Even the audio for myself to be heard and seen just one device. It's a very clever piece of equipment, and we hope that you guys can get organized and get that app, get that link downloaded and logged in, get your team name in, get your email address in, because we need to contact you if you are the winner tonight. We're going to be starting in about 7.5 minutes. If you need any help at all getting the tickets or getting the link, do hit me up with a message either through Facebook, YouTube Live, chat, or email. Okay, so we want to make sure everybody is in the game. So I'm keeping an eye on all those mediums right now. So if you have any issues, do hit us up with a message. Okay, 75 questions coming away very shortly, guys. 75 questions, general knowledge. That's how we like to do it on a Thursday. We split that into 3 rounds, 25 questions in each round. We'll take a short 5-minute break after question 25 and again after question 50. Okay, so if you need to top up drinks, run to bathrooms, we'll allow for that as if you were in a pub. We do try and keep it as uniformly as we can that way for you. So when we do return, everything just feels natural. So if you've been playing it online and then you head to one of our venues, you'll know the exact formula will be kept when we go back to venues. Let's hope that's not too far away, guys. We're slowly, ever so slowly getting there. Okay, so fingers crossed we'll be back in there this summer. So let's have a look at some of the team names. Who have we with us in the house so far? Chifo's here. Jenny B, good evening to you. Big Fat Hunt is in the house. Double Trouble. Dose of the Runs. Paulie White Wings. Manu and Quiz Christofferson. They're just some of the teams that have logged in and they're ready to do battle in tonight's quiz. You still have time. We've just about 5.5 minutes or so. Get yourselves a tickets. Head over to livequizzing.com. You'll see a link at the very top of our page and it's called Weekly Quiz. And of course, today's date is the name of the quiz. Thursday, 15th of April. Quiz hashtag. This is our 54th weekly quiz. So hopefully you get in there, guys. And if you are watching on Facebook in the background going, what's all of this about? You're welcome to watch in. If you want to even put in your answers in the chat as it goes along, you can do that. And maybe next week, get yourself in there, get yourself a ticket, because you never know, you could win the cash prize, which goes to our weekly winners. Raffle ticket game, as I mentioned as well, is just after the main quiz. After we've done the 75 questions, we like to do a little raffle, small little prize, but again, that is dependent on the amount of players we have taken part. Also then, straight after that, into the eliminator round. For those people who have purchased the add-on, that gets you into a kind of a 4th round. Maximum 25 questions. The more questions you answer correctly, the longer you stay in the round. Get 1 question wrong in that round and you're eliminated. And we reward the last team standing then with a pass to next week's main quiz, the raffle and the eliminator game, free of charge. Okay, so if you're at the checkout, it's already pre-populated in your cart. Now don't forget, you can exclude it from your order, and if you just want to play the main quiz, that's fine, but it is an option there that we like to offer. So folks, we're about 4 minutes away from asking our first set of questions. Head to livequizzing.com if you're new around here. And if you're watching on Facebook, hit us up with a comment. Let us know. We're keeping an eye on that here as well on the live stream as well. So who else have we in the house? Not last Linda has just joined us as well. A very good evening to you, Linda. Jono, that's another team here. So guys, we have a nice few little teams in here for a Thursday night. I know with the summer weather and the late and the stretch of the evenings, the temptation to sit out in that till the bitter end of the evening, sipping away, is fully understandable. Okay, so we are here on a Thursday night. We're going to keep going with our Thursday night quizzes regardless of the weather, time of year. Let's keep going with this quiz. Why stop now? So if it's your first time playing and you've never played our quiz before, let me just give you a very quick rundown. It is 75 questions. There is multiple choice questions. There are direct questions where you would normally spell out the full answer. But for most of our questions, all we'll be looking for is the first letter of your answer. I'll give you the heads up when those questions come around. because there is 1 or 2 questions in there where I will be looking for the full spelling of your answer. I'll give you plenty of notice when those questions come around. Picture questions, we have number questions. Mixed bag of everything, guys, from history, geography, sport, music, movies, all the usual stuff that you come to expect when you play a pub quiz with us. Just over 2 minutes to go, guys. Hopefully everybody has their ticket, and if you feel like you want to jump in, it's never too late. The link is livequizzing.com. Head to our weekly quiz link at the very top of the page and head to the checkout as quick as you can. It's just €5 per team, individual or family. Passes an hour and 15 minutes, guys, on a Thursday evening, so it's a bit of fun and not to be taken too seriously, because we certainly don't here. Right, let's switch off the live chat on the stream just at the moment. And for those of you who are watching in on your tablets or main device on its own, a very good evening to you. You'll be able to hear me as usual in the top left hand corner. Let's see if we can get the old focus working on this. Alright, I think I need to adjust the focus on the camera very, very soon. We'll sort that out for you very soon, guys. What have we got left on the clock? 1.5 minutes to go, guys. The very best of luck to all teams who are taking part in our weekly Thursday night quiz. So let's pop the camera up into the top left hand corner so you can play the game. Keep an eye on the countdown, guys. You get 10 seconds after I finish reading the question to lock in your answer. You only get 10 seconds, so keep an eye on that, okay? The main thing is just to keep an eye on the 10 seconds on the countdown as well. So that's the fairest thing we can say, guys. Never mind what I'm saying on the live stream, because you have to just keep an eye on that device. Okay, I think we're almost set and ready here to go, guys. Just gone 8 o'clock here tonight, and yeah, looking forward to this one. It's the only quiz we have for you this weekend. And again, if there's anyone out there that wants us to help raise funds for any charity, organisation, clubs, please get in contact with us. We've done an awful lot of them. We're here to help if we can. Best of luck, everyone. Who else have we in the house with us? Okay, that's Isaac Hunt's favourite team. Not Last Linda, still here. Right, so guys, we're going to kick things off with a picture question. You can now see that on your device right now. And the question which follows, giving me the first out of your answer, which company uses this brand logo? You've got 10 seconds. You must lock in your answer before the 10 seconds completes. Here we go. Right, that is it. Time up. All teams have locked in their answer, and I have a total of 7 different answers coming in for this. I'm going to show you what we have. So you can see all the letters there, but the one I'm looking for is the letter C. Chevron is the correct answer. Okay, let's have a look and see who's in the house with us here. We just like to show this scoreboard nice and early so you can all see the different team names as we cycle through the different ones that we have here. Okay, so let's crack on. So with question number 2, here it is. First out of your answer, what kind of fish is the main ingredient in Worcestershire sauce, if I'm saying that correctly or not? You need to just give me the first letter of your answer. So first letter. There's no need to spell out the full answer here, guys. You'll get more points the faster you lock in that answer. So for this one, we've got a total of 4 different answers here. SHM and the letter A, anchovy, is correct. Question number 3. What was the second official single following the smash hit Baby One More Time from Britney Spears' debut album of the same name? Is it A, Oops, I Did It Again, B, Stronger, C, You Drive Me Crazy, or D, Sometimes? 10 seconds to lock in your answer. Checking the results, we can see here now that 69% of you have gone with Oops, I Did It Again. Nobody went for Be Stronger, and 15% for votes C and D. The correct answer shows it is actually D, Sometimes.
Sometimes was released following Baby One More Time and Before You Drive Me Crazy, all from her debut album. Oops, I Did It Again and Stronger are both from Britney Spears' second album Oops, I Did It Again.
Here's question number 4. The famous smile shown here belongs to what Pretty Woman? Is it A. Sandra Bullock, B. Julia Roberts, C. Rachel McAdams, or D. Jennifer Garner? 10 seconds. Okay, all teams have locked in an answer here, and 100% of those have gone with B. Julia Roberts. Here's your scoreboard once again. So, Paulie White Wings team in the lead. Dose of the Runs in second, and Vodka Vinci in third. Now we're a long way to go still, guys. Big Fat Hunt in fourth, and Jenny B is in fifth. Alright, let's keep moving on. So with question number 5 now next. Okay, so here it is for her album Folklore. Who became the first woman to win the annual Album of the Year Grammy 3 times in her career? Is it A. Adele, B. Beyonce, C. Billie Eilish, or D. Taylor Swift? 10 seconds. Here's how you voted. 79% of you going with D. Taylor Swift. Nobody for B and C. 21% for Adele. Correct answer is D. Taylor Swift is correct. Question number 6. In which century did the Roman Catholic Church make celibacy a law for all priests? Was it A, the 11th, B, 12th, C, 13th, or D, the 14th century? You have 10 seconds to lock in your answer as quickly as you can. Remember, the faster you lock in your answer, the more points you're going to pick up. Checking the results, we can see here 36% for both A and B, 14 for both C and D. Correct answer is it is B, the 12th century is correct. 12th century. Not to worry, question number 7 is next. Here it is. What famous physicist will be forever known for his white, unkempt hair? Is it A. Isaac Newton, B. Stephen Hawking, C. Albert Einstein, or D. Max Planck? 10 seconds. %100 of you went with C. Albert Einstein. No issues there. Question 8. The sitcom Mom, about the ongoing struggle of recovering alcoholics, is iconically set in what wine-producing part of the United States? Is it A. Sonoma County, California, Finger Lakes, New York, Napa Valley in California? What do you think? 10 seconds. So 93% of you think it's C and 7% went with B. The correct answer goes with 93% of teams. Here's your scores once again. Okay, in pole position, Dakota Vinci in first. Curly Sue in second place. Paulie Whitewings is in third. Here's question number 9. Nicknamed the king of sitcoms, during the 2010s, Chuck Lorre has been writing and producing funny TV since 1984. Which of these shows was not produced by Chuck? Is it A. Ally McBeal, B. Sybil? Is it D. Darton Gregg, or is it D. Roseanne? 10 seconds. Pop up the results. The votes look like this. 50% of teams out there went with A. The correct answer is... It is A.
Ally McBeal was created by David E. Kelly.
David E. Kelly is correct. Okay, so let's play question number 10 now. Okay, interesting one. We're going to be looking for first letter, first name of either player. Okay, so here's the question. 2 players have scored a golden goal in a final match of a UEFA European Championship. Name one of them is what it should say, and we get the correct spelling on that. So first letter, first name, guys. If you think you know, you've got yourselves 10 seconds. I'll accept either or. Okay, let's show you the 6 different answers we received here. The correct answer is Oliver Bierhoff or David Trezeguet is the other one. We would accept D or O on that one. So well done to the 38% of you who had that. Question 11 looks like this. Which of the following is not a Britney Spears studio album? Is it A. Glory, B. Circus, C. Crossroads, D. Feminine Fatal? 10 seconds. Here's how you voted. 50% went with D. Nobody went with Circus. You all knew that was definitely an album. The correct answer is... It is Crossroads. That was the name of the 2002 teen drama featuring the singer Britney Spears in that. Question number 12. Trevor Noah hosted the 2021 Grammy Awards. What nationality is Trevor Noah's originally? Is it A. Dutch, B. Brazilian, C. is German, or is it D. South African? What do you think? You have 10 seconds. Lock in those answers. All right, here's how you voted. 64% think it's South African. The correct answer is... It is South African. Well done to 64% of teams who had that. Here's your scores. Paulie Whitewings is the team in the lead. Big Fat Hunt second. Curly Sue is in third place. Let's move on to question number 13. So here it is. First letter of your answer. Complete the common postcard message. Wish you were. 10 seconds. First letter of your answer or the full spelling. I know that first letter would be faster. And the faster you answer, the more points you get. 100% of you wish you were here is correct. Well played. Question 14. Which of these literary events is celebrated on March 2nd, the birthday of Dr. Seuss? Is it A, International Children's Book Day? Is it B, the National Read a Book Day? C, Read Across America Day? Or is it D, World Book Day? Again, if you're watching it on YouTube, a very good evening to you. We'd love to have you join in. If not tonight, any Thursday night, it is available. Just head to livequizzing.com for more information. So here's how the votes came in. 43% went with A, and the same amount of you went with D. The correct answer is, in fact, C. Read Across America Day is the correct answer. Question 15. First out of your answer will do fine. What fairy tale duo used breadcrumbs as a means of navigation? First out of that will do. 10 seconds. Let's check the results. We can see 86% of you answered correctly. Hansel and Gretel is the answer we're looking for. Question 16. First out of your answer, Gary Cinemas starred as Lieutenant Dan opposite Tom Hanks in what film? First out of your answer, please. Here's how the votes came in. 3 different answers. We had S and we had A. The correct answer is F for Forrest Gump is correct. Question 17, round 1. What name is given to a style of heavy metal music pioneered by groups such as Metallica, Slayer and Anthrax? Is it A, Crash, B, Bash, C, Flash or D, Trash? Results are in. 71% going with D, 14% for both A and B. No one thinks it's Flash. The correct answer is D, Trash is correct. Question 18. Which Liverpool manager said, if Everton were playing at the bottom of my garden, I'd shut the curtains? Is that something A, Graham Souness would say, B, Bob Paisley, C, Bill Shankly, or D, Roy Evans? Let's put 10 seconds on this. Let's check in on the results and see how many of you think it's Bill Shankly. 50%, 14 with Roy Evans, Graham Souness. The correct answer is Bill Shankly is correct. Here's your scores. Paulie White Wings, the team still in pole position. Big Pat Hunt settling into second place, while Curly Sue is holding on to third. Let's keep going. Question 19. Which British comedian holds the record for the world's biggest selling stand-up tour? Is it A, John Bishop, B, Michael McIntyre, or C, Peter Kay? Here's how the votes came in. 64% with Peter Kay. For this, the correct answer is actually Peter Kay. Well done. Question number 20. So first out of your answer, according to the theme song, which Bond villain loves only gold? 10 seconds. Few different answers. 3 in total, 3 different answers here with J, S, and of course, Goldfinger. Question 20, here it is. First letter of your answer. What country of the UK is home to its 56 highest mountains? First letter of your answer, please. So, teams are locking in answers here, and we have 3 different answers here. We have W for Wales, we have L, not sure which country, begins with L in the UK, but the correct answer is S for Scotland is correct. Let's take another quick look, final look before the end of the round at the scores. Here's question 22. Which Leicester City striker went on to present Match of the Day? All I need is first letter, first name. Which Leicester City striker went on to present Match of the Day? Okay, let's have a look here. 100% of teams knew the answer for this. Gary Lineker is correct. Question number 23, yeah. Someone with no permanent address is said to be of no fixed what? First letter of your answer, please. Someone with no permanent address is said to be of no fixed what? All teams have locked in an answer. That was correct. Well done, all teams. Excellent stuff. Question 24. An original match in the game of Twister has how many red circles on it? 10 seconds. An original match in the game of Twister has how many red circles on it? Quite a few different answers here, total of 6 different answers. What have we here? What's the highest? We have 13 is the highest, and the lowest is 4. That's what we received. The correct answer I'm looking for is, in fact, 6. 6. Well done to 42% of my teams. Here's question 25. In the TV animation Danger Mouse, what animal was Baron Greenback? First letter of your answer, please. Okay, let's see what we have here as answers. The correct answer is Toad is correct. Well done if you had it, Toad. Guys, that is the end of round number 1. We have 2 more rounds to go, but for now, we are going to take a look at the scores and then head for a 5-minute break. So if you need to use any of your facilities, use that during the 5-minute countdown. So in the lead, we can see it is still Paulie White Wings, Big Fat Hunt, and Quiz Christofferson have knocked Curly Sue off the 3rd place position. Right, so guys, we're back shortly with the questions to round 2 in just about 5 minutes from now. We'll see you back here shortly. Okay, so guys, welcome back to part 2 of tonight's quiz. Hope it's going okay for you. You've got the next 25 questions ready to go here, so the very best of luck. Here comes question number 1. First out of your answer. Hey Joe by Jimi Hendrix was the last song of what 1969 music festival? What do you think? 10 seconds. All teams locked in an answer. 92 of them went with W for Woodstock. That is the correct answer. Well done. Here's question number 2. On the show 2.5 Men, what does Alan, played by John Cryer, do for a living? Is it A, dentist, B, chiropractor, C, dietitian, C, orthodontist? You've 10 seconds. What do you think, guys? Here's how the votes came in here. 50% with B, chiropractor. That's the correct answer. Question 3. Early in Britney Spears' career, she dated Justin Timberlake. Which of the following is not something that she has in common with Justin? Is it A, they both performed on Ed Mahon's Star Search, or B, they both starred on the Mickey Mouse Club, C, they both have been signed to Island Records, or B, they toured together with Britney opening for NSYNC? What do you think? 10 seconds. Tricky question. I hope you get lucky on these type questions. Here's how you voted. 43% for both A and C. The correct answer is C. They both signed for Jive Records, not Island Records. Okay. Question number 4. So, staying with Britney, what awards show did Britney famously introduce a more mature style performing with a live, Burmese python around her neck? Is it A, 2001 MTV Music Awards, B, 2001 Teen Choice Awards, C is the 2001 Grammy Awards, or D, 2001 American Music Awards? 10 seconds. You guys remember back this, guys, 20 years ago. We're talking 20 years ago. Doesn't seem like it, does it? And the correct answer is 2001 MTV Video Music Awards. Guys, we've got 2 scoreboards that we like to show in round 2. We're going to show you the best performing teams in just round 2, and then we're going to add that to round 1 and show you the overall scores. Let's start with the best teams in round 2 on its own. Team Jono is in the lead. Second, Not Last Linda. Third, Big Fat Hunt. That is the top performing teams in this opening round 2. Now let's take a look at the overalls when you add those to round number 1. Sure we have the settings switched on for doing that first of all, so we need to include that. That's probably more like it. So if we hit the overalls now, we can see it properly this time. So Paulie White Wings, Big Fat Hunt, and so Isaac Hunt in third. They are the overalls. Let's keep going. So with question number 5 next. 2 of Dr. Seuss's early works were Horton hatches the egg and Horton hears a who. What type of animal is Horton? Is it A, cat, B, chicken, C, elephant, or D, a fox? With 10 seconds. Let's check the results here and see 64% going with C, elephant. This is the correct answer. Well done. Question number 6. What bombshell actress shown here had a famous beauty mark mole on her left cheek? Is it A. Marilyn Monroe, B. Jane Mansfield, C. Mae West, or D. Anita Ekberg? 10 seconds. The results are in. 100% of you are going with A. Marilyn Monroe. Correct answer. Question number 7. Here it is. Which of these artists did not receive at least 6 nominations at the 2021 Grammy Awards? A. Beyonce, B. Doja Cat, C. Dua Lipa, or D. Taylor Swift? You have 10 seconds. Mystery around this one. Let's take a look and see what we have as answers here. 50% with Beyonce, 36 for B, nobody for C, and 14 for Taylor Swift. The correct answer is... it is B is the correct answer. 36% of teams answered this correctly.
Beyonce received 9 nominations this year, which was the most of any artist. Taylor Swift and Dua Lipa both earned 6 nominations. Doja Cat was nominated for 3 awards, including Best New Artist and Record of the Year.
Excellent stuff. Question number 8. The famous nose shown here belongs to what singer and actress? Is it A. Barbara Streisand, B. Lady Gaga, C. Leah Michele, is it D. Meryl Streep? You have 10 seconds now. No problems. 100% of you noticed the nose of Barbara Streisand. Excellent stuff. That is question 8. Here's your scores once again. Best performing team in this round is not Last Linda. Second, Big Fat Hunt. Third is Jono. Let's take a look at the overall scores right here. Paulie White Wings, Big Fat Hunt, and now Quiz Christofferson have moved into third place. Third place has not settled down, not as much as first or second place. Who can upset the pack? Here's question number 9. In 1960, the publisher of a random house bet Theo Geasley $50 that he could not write a book with just 50 words. Which book did Dr. Seuss write to win the bet? Is it A. The Cat in the Hat? Is it B. Green Eggs and Ham? C. Hop on Pop? Or D. Horton Hears a Who? 10 seconds. A lot of you know the answer to this one. Interestingly, at 14% for A, 71% of you went with B. That is correct. I was going to play the whole lot for you, but sure, look, we won't do that to you. Let's play question number 10 for you. Here it is. The 2021 winner of the Song of the Year Grammy went to I Can't Breathe, should I say, by who? Is it A. Her, B. Megan Thee Stallion? Is it C. Taylor Swift, or D. Post Malone? Here's how you voted. 36 for A, 50% for D. Post Malone. The correct answer I'm looking for is A. So well done to 36% of teams. Question 11 in round 2. What Apollo flight was the first manned mission to orbit the moon? Okay, using digits, hit submit. You have 10 seconds. All teams locked in an answer. I have a total of 6 different answers, the highest being 13, and someone else put in A. Here's how you played it. The correct answer goes with... It is 8. Apollo 8 is correct. 14%. Just 14% of you answered correctly. Let's see how question 12 works for you. Which of these works was created first? Is it A, The Lord of the Rings, B, Lord of the Flies, or C, Lord of the Dance? 10 seconds. Right, what have we got? So, B seems to be the most popular answer, Lord of the Flies. 7% for both A and C. The correct answer is... Correct answer is A, Lord of the Rings. We're going back to the 1930s here. So, Lord of the Rings, the correct answer. Here's your scores once again. Best performing team in round number 2 so far. At the moment, it is still Not Last Linda, my favourite team, in second, and Big Fat Hunt. They are the top performing teams in just round 2. Now let's have a look at the overalls. No real change in the top 3. Those are the runs in 4th, so Isaac in 5th. Paulie White in the lead. Let's keep going. Here's question number 13. Which scientist was knighted at Trinity College, Cambridge in 1705? All I need is first letter, first name. Which scientist was knighted at Trinity College, Cambridge in 1705? 10 seconds. Lock in those answers. Here's how you played. 8 different answers. The correct one is... The correct answer is Isaac Newton is correct. So if you had that, well done. Is that good? So Isaac Newton. Now I see S there. I really hope people are not putting in S for Sir. That will never be the answer, neither will the word the. Okay, always the first letter of the next word, okay, the most obvious word. When I'm looking for first letter, first name, it will be the actual first letter, first name. So no other titles like Mr. or Doctor or Sir. They will never be an accepted answer, just in case anybody put S there for that reason. Here's question number 14. The planet Uranus appears to be what primary color? That should be the word B. Let me just type that correctly for you. The planet Uranus appears to be what primary color? Is it A, yellow, B, blue, or C, red? 10 seconds. Right, here we have a look at the results. 36% going with A, 43% for B, and 21% for C. The correct answer is blue, the blue planet. Okay, let's have a look at question number 15. Here it is. In 1998, who famously said, "It depends on what the meaning of the word is." Was that A, Mary Robinson, B, Tony Blair, C, Zachary Sacri? Is it D, Bill Clinton? What do you think, guys? We're going to put 10 seconds on this. Jacques Chirac, I should say, for C. Is it D, Bill Clinton, A, Mary Robinson, B, Tony Blair? Tricky question. And nothing. Let's see what we have anyway. Oh, 71% for Bill Clinton. The correct answer is... Good old Bill. Well done. Question 16. Who voices Manny the Mammoth in the Ice Age films? Is it A, Will Ferrell, B, Ray Ramona? Is it C, Jim Carrey, or D, Mike Myers? 10 seconds. $. 62% Ray. Is this correct? It is indeed. Well done. Question 17. What game involves rolling 2 pigs like dice? Is it A, pull the pigs, B, pass the pigs, C, pitch the pigs, or D, push the pigs? Now let's see who knows this one. You have 10 seconds. All right, let's see the votes as they came in. Let's check it out. 50% going with B, pass the pigs. Let's show the correct answer here. It is B, pass the pigs. Question 18 looks like this. First letter of your answer in 2016. What British company released the DB11 sports car? First letter of your answer, please. Sure, let's take a look here and see what we have as answers. 86% going with Aston Martin is correct. Here's your scores once again. So, Big Fat Hunt, Sir Isaac Hunt, and my favourite team are the top 3 teams in round number 2. Overall, that might change slightly. Big Fat Hunt in the lead. Paulie White Wings got down into second place right now. And Sir Isaac taking charge of third place just for the moment. Or will it change? Question number 19. Which Canadian actor played the lead role in the film Me, Myself and Irene? First letter, first name, please. Right, let's see. 3 different answers. No, 4 actually. CMJ. Let me just show you what we have. 79%. That's what we need to be looking at. It is actor Jim Carrey is the correct answer. Question 20. In what year was the first Apple Mac sold? Was it A, 1984, B, 1980, C, 1992, or D, 1988? 10 seconds. Okay, let's show you the results on this one. 54% think it's 84 and 38% of you think it's 1988. The correct answer is... Correct answer is A, 1984 is correct. First out of your answer, Rogue Nation is the 5th film in what series starring Tom Cruise? First out of your answer, Rogue Nation is the 5th film in what series starring Tom Cruise? No real problems or issues here. 100% of you with the letter M for Mission Impossible. Question 22. Which poker term describes the laying down of the player's cards face up to determine the winner of the pot? Is it A, elimination, B, showdown, or C, face off? 10 seconds. All votes are in. No team have gone with A, elimination, which we'll be playing in round 4 tonight. 64% of you think it's showdown, and 36% of you say no, it's not, it's face down. The correct answer is... It is B, showdown. That's the correct answer. Well done. Question 23. Which of these was a top 20 Britpop group of the 90s? Is it A, menswear, B, ladieswear, or C, children's wear? 10 seconds. Back to the 90s, so which of these top 20 Britpop groups was from the 90s? Menswear, ladieswear, or children's wear? Well, we've had votes for all of them. Let's see what way they've fallen. 1 vote for C, 4 votes for B, and 9 votes for A. Correct answer is... it is A. Menswear is correct. Question 24. Graham Souness played football for what national team? First letter of your answer, please. Graham Souness played football for what national team? %, of teams think it's Scotland. Is that correct? It is indeed. Well done. Right, let's play question 25. Final question, round 2. Looks like this. What brand logo is this? First letter of your answer will do fine. You have 10 seconds. What brand logo is this? Three different answers. 71% of you with the letter R from Reddit. This is a correct answer. Let's have a look at the scores. Who was the best team in round number 2? Big Fat Hunt was the best team in round 2. Sir Isaac Hunt in second. Favourite team in third. And Quiz Christopher in fourth. Dose of the Runs was fifth best team. But when we have a look at the overalls, Big Fat Hunt is the best team in tonight's quiz so far. Paulie White Wings falling down in that round into second place with Sir Isaac in third. Okay, so guys, we're going to head to the next round. In about 5 minutes, we'll return with those questions. So we'll see you back here shortly for those. Welcome back, guys, to part 3 of tonight's quiz, the main event. So, noticeable changes in this round. We're just making one slight changement here, guys. It is now minus 20 points for incorrect answers during this round. You lose 20 points if you give an incorrect answer. Also, we'll only be looking at one scoreboard, and that is the best performing teams in round 3. We'll show you the overall scores at the very end of our quiz tonight, okay? So minus 20 incorrect answers, and one scoreboard just showing you the best performing teams. Here's question number 1 in round 3. So first letter, first name. Which movie star had husbands named Conrad, Eddie, Richard, and Larry? All right, 10 seconds. Let's have a look and see what answers have come in. B and D and E. E being the correct answer for Elizabeth Taylor is correct. Question number 2. Known for his squinty eyes, what actor and director is shown here? Is it A. Tommy Lee Jones, B. Jack Nicholson, C. Kirk Douglas, or D. Clint Eastwood? 10 seconds. Here is the results. 93% of you going with Clint Eastwood. Correct answer. Question 3. The full lush lips shown here are belong to what actress? A. Scarlett Johansson, B. Liv Tyler, is it C. Angelina Jolie, or D. Megan Fox? Let's show you what we have. We have 100% of teams agreeing that it is Angelina Jolie is correct. Question number 4. Britney Spears isn't just the princess of pop. She has released 28 fragrances, selling 30 million bottles. Which of the following is not one of the fragrances? Is it A. Fantasy Twist, B. Cosmic Resonance, is it C. Forever Fantasy, or is it D. VIP Private Show? Cosmetic Radiance is B. Beg your pardon on that. You have 10 seconds. Lock in those answers, guys. Minus 20 points. Don't forget, if you give an incorrect answer during this round, you lose points. Let's show you what we have as results here. 8% for A, 31 for B, nobody said C, and 62% think it's D, VIP Private Show. The correct answer is C, Forever Fantasy is correct.
As of 2012, her fragrances brand had grossed over $1.5 billion worldwide, according to a Daily Express newspaper report in 2013. A bottle of a Britney Spears fragrance was sold every 15 seconds worldwide.
15 seconds, there you go. Let's show you the best performing teams in round 3. So, Paulie White is off to a good start. Curly Sue is up there as well. Third place, Chris Christopherson. Here is question 5. Watermelon Sugar won the 2021 Grammy Award for Best Pop Solo Performance. Which of these artists recorded the song? Is it A. Harry Styles, B. Jacob Collier, is it Justin Bieber, or Rufus Wainwright? 10 seconds. All teams have now locked in an answer. We can show that to you now, and that is 100% of you going with Harry Styles. Question 6. Which major artist publicly criticized the Recording Academy of corruption after his latest record release was shut out of any 2021 Grammy nominations? Is it A. RuPaul, is it B. The Weeknd, C. Kesha, or D. Lil Wayne? 10 seconds. Here's how you voted for that. 33% for B, 58 for Lil Wayne. The correct answer is, in fact, it is B. The Weekend is correct. Question number 7 in round 3. Finish this inspirational Dr. Seuss quote. You can find magic wherever you look. Sit back and relax. All you need is a... First letter of your answer, please. Take a stab at it as well. If you don't know the answer, always guess something. Don't leave it blank, okay? Because you never know. Your luck could be in. 4 different answers. 7 correct answers. And that is because B for book is the correct answer. Question 8. He's mean and green and he stole Christmas. What's the name of that little girl who helped the Grinch's heart grow? Is it A, Amy Sue, B, Cindy Lou, C is Linda Lou, and D is Sally Sue? 10 seconds. What do you think? Released in the year 2000 as well. So a massive 83% of you going with B, Cindy Lou. Is this correct? It is indeed. Well done. Here's your scores for just the performing teams in this round. Chris Christopherson taking pole position. Dakota Vinci in second, and Carly Suze in third. Remember, we'll show you the overall scores, the main ones, at the end of this round. And let's play question number 9. As of 2016, what is the UK Prime Minister's salary? Is it A, £186,000, B, £63,000, C is £143,000, or D, £110,000? Take a guess. 20 points lost if you're wrong. Here's how the voting took place. 64% of you gone with £143,000. Okay, good answer. Well played. Here's question 10 now. Reacher said nothing is an often repeated line in the novels of which thriller writer? Is it A, Tom Clancy, B, Stephen King, C, Leslie Charleston? Is it D, Lee Child? What do you think? 10 seconds. Here's how the votes are coming in. A lot of you actually know the answer. More than I thought as well. Well played. 71% with D, Lee Child is correct. Question 11 in the final round. The Olympics opening ceremony. What is the only country that traditionally does not tip its flag to the host nation? Is it A, Republic of Ireland, B, Greece, C, Great Britain and Northern Ireland, or D, USA? Yeah, no surprises here. That's 71% of you going with the nation that invented or came up with the Olympics. 71% of you think it's Greece. You'd be forgiven to think that, but unfortunately, it's an incorrect answer. The correct answer is D, USA. That is the correct answer. Must actually check out the reason behind that. Should have done that, of course, to let you guys know. But interestingly enough, USA do not have to. There you go. Question 12. Baby, I would climb the Andes solely to count the freckles on your body is a song lyric by which pop star? Is it A, Michael Bublé, B, Madonna, C, Rihanna, or D, Shakira? What do you think? A, B, C, or D? Vote now. Here's how the votes came in, and 86% of you going with Shakira. Correct answer, well done. That is question 12 done. Let's have a little quick peek in at how teams are performing in this round. Big Fat Hunt in the lead, Curry soon second, Paulie White Wings third best team in round 3. Here's question 13. Which fictional detective is commemorated by a blue plaque on the property in London in NW1? Is it A. Sherlock Holmes, B. Inspector Gadget, C. Peter Wimsey, or D. Hercule Poirot? 10 seconds. %86 of you going with A. Sherlock Holmes is the correct answer. Question number 14. Which of these US states does not have an Ivy League university? Is it A. Ohio, B. Massachusetts, or C. New York? 10 seconds. Right, let's have a look and see here. 31% with A, 62% think it's New York. The correct answer is Ohio is the correct answer. Well done, 31%. Hard luck to all other teams. You lost 20 points on that one. Question 15. Which of these sports does not use the term frame for a period of play? Is it A, 10-pin bowling, B, cricket, C, snooker? Showing you the results, and 93% of you going with B, cricket. That is because it's a correct answer. Question 16. Which American television network, should I say, has an I as its logo? Is it A, which is ABC, B is CBS, and C is NBC? What do you think? 10 seconds. %77 going with B, which is CBS. Good answer and well played. Here's question 17. Which of these Quentin Tarantino films is not a Western? Is it A, The Hateful Eight, B, Django Unchained, or C, Jackie Brown? Okay, 100% of teams believe it to be Jackie Brown, and that is correct. Question 18. Shoe designer Patrick Cox was born in what country? A, South Africa, B, England, C, Ireland, D, Canada. Lock in those answers. Votes are in. 50% believe it to be Canada. Is it correct? Points. Here is question. Let's have one final look. What do you think? One more look at the best performing teams in round 3. Last look at the scores before we give you the overalls. Big Pat Hunt's Curly Sue and favourite team. The top 3 performing teams in just round 3 on its own. Question 19 next. First letter, first name. In the 1981 FA Cup final, whose solo goal won the cup for Spurs? 10 seconds. What do you think? Can you Google that quick enough? In the 1981 FA Cup final, whose solo goal won the cup for Spurs? Let's see. 8 different answers. One of those is correct. Ricardo Viala is correct. Question 20. Now for this one, guys, I need the full spelling of your answer for obvious reasons. I need full spelling. In the medical condition known as ADHD, what does the first D stand for? Full spelling, please. 10 seconds. We've given you a bit of extra time, have we? We've given you enough time? Okay, answers are in. I have 5 different ones. I'm only going to accept correct spelling. Only going to accept the correct spelling on this one. Here's the answers. The one I'm accepting is with 64%, guys. That is the one we're looking for. Question 21 now. In what music video did Britney Spears wear this iconic sheer bodysuit covered in diamonds? Is it A, Toxic, B, My Prerogative, C, Hold It Against Me, or D, Piece of Me? 10 seconds. So plenty of Britney Spears questions for the recent documentary. If you've seen it or not, I'm not sure, but these are where the questions have been inspired from. Let's have a look at the votes. 64% think it's Toxic, whilst 29 said no, Piece of Me. Correct answer is A, Toxic is correct. Question 22 now. What sport is the central of the Mighty Ducks children's film, should I say? What sport is central to the Mighty Ducks children's film? First out of your answer, please. All votes are locked in now, and we have a total of 3 different answers. Correct answer I'm looking for is Iceland is correct. Question 23. Historically, what color of clothing was forbidden for most Chinese people as it represented the emperor? A, yellow, B is red, C, green, D, blue. 10 seconds. Showing you the results here, 50% believe it to be red, 29 of you say yellow. The correct answer is... it is A, yellow is correct. Interesting. Question 24. The majestic performer, which majestic performer wrote Sinead O'Connor's chart-topping hit song Nothing Compares to You, even if the name is spelt incorrectly? So I'm totally going to fix that because it's the same as mine. So if you think you know the answer, just give me the first out of your answer. Three different answers coming in here. We can show you that 82% of you gone with Prince. Well played. Final question in our main quiz. Here it is, question 25, coming up to 10:15. Now, I need full spelling for this one, and I've given you an extra 10 seconds to lock it in, okay? In military aviation, what do the letters HUD stand for? You've got 20 seconds to lock in your answer. Full answer. Let's be having them. Keep going. We still have some time. 5 seconds still remaining. Here we go. Let's show you what we have received here. So we have universal, hidden under dark, high underlining doves, all sorts. We're looking for the exact spelling again for this one. And for this, I'm looking for heads up display. That's what I'm looking for, heads up display, okay? Okay, so guys, that is the end of our main quiz. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to give you the results just now. We're going to give you the top 5 teams, and after that, then I'll show you the full scoreboard on your device as well as on the live stream. So stand by for that. And we'll have a raffle ticket game as well. So if you purchase tickets at the checkout for the raffle, you could be in with a little small cash prize. And shortly after that, for those teams who have purchased the add-on to play the Eliminator game, stay where you are as well. We still have one more short game to play. Well, we'll see if it's going to be short. We never know. It depends on how teams answer that. Anyway, let's have a look at the top 5 before we get into the details about round 4. It is in 5th place, a team with 49 correct answers out of 75 questions. Total score 3,866 points. They call themselves Dose of the Runs. Well done, 5th place. 4th place scored 48 questions correctly, but they have a total score of 4,117 points. They are called Paul White Wings. Paulie White Wings, well done. Okay, so down into 4th. Had it great early on round, but slipped back down into 4th nonetheless. Here is the result for 3rd place now, who scored 59 questions correctly. 4,151 points, so not a whole lot between 3rd and 4th place. They call themselves Sir Isaac Hunt. So well done to Sir Isaac for finishing 3rd. Now, 52 questions out of 75 for the team in 2nd place. 4,308 points. 2nd place this Thursday night is Quiz Christofferson. So well done to 2nd place. 52 questions correct. Well done. This week's winner of our cash prize, 61 questions correctly out of the 75 that were asked. Comfortable in the end with 5,047 points under real no pressure at the end. They call themselves Big Fact Hunt. You are this Thursday night's winners, so congratulations, well done. Okay, so let's put up all scores up on your devices right now. You can see what those are. All scores are for you there. So just as we're getting organized here, stay with us. Someone is going to win a small cash prize in a raffle ticket game. Now, we won't know how much just yet because we've had a few late entries into the quiz, but we'll be in contact with those winners shortly after the quiz is fully complete, okay? Keep an eye on your devices, guys. You're going to see a purple pop up on your screens now, and it'll tell us who the winners are and who the losers are. So, for mostly everybody, it's going to say, unfortunately, you were not selected for this lottery. Better look on the next one. I can tell you, I just need to confirm on our booking system that these guys have purchased a raffle ticket. They have. They certainly have. The winner is Big Fat Hunt. You've also won the raffle ticket game. So there you go. When your luck is in, your luck is in, guys. They are the winners of also the raffle as well. Now, stand by. I'm going to be moving to the next game. For those teams who have not purchased for the Eliminator game, we want to say thank you for taking part this Thursday night, and we'll hopefully see you again next Thursday night. For everyone else who have purchased a ticket, stay where you are. We're going to be moving on to that game just a second. And let's see how we get on with the Eliminator game, which is coming up next. Okay, so if you are still here with us, then that means you have purchased a ticket for the Eliminator game. You know how to play this. If it is your first time, I'll quickly go through it with you once again. It is just a matter of getting your questions correctly. If you get a question wrong during this round, you are gone instantly. Now, you will still be able to play along, but to no real advantage, okay? We'll be keeping an eye on the teams that are eliminated and the ones that are remaining. And remember, the last team standing will win a free entry into next Thursday night's quiz. That's for the main event, the raffle ticket game, and the Eliminator game, okay? That's how we do it. Okay, we're going to give this a 2-minute countdown in case anyone is rushing around going, well, I purchased a ticket, but I'm not in the next round. I just want to give a little bit of time in case I have left anybody out. We don't want to exclude anybody, especially if you have purchased the add-on quiz. So, Quiz Christofferson it says we do not have access to join. Quiz Christofferson. So, that is one of the reasons. And Craig as well. So, won't allow us to join, John. Okay, let me just see what's happening there in the crowd lead and make sure. Right, okay, so if you can still hear us and you're listening on YouTube or on Facebook, we're not going to start without you. We're just going to make sure everybody is in the game. Thought we went through them all here. So we're going to just delay this by an extra minute or two just to make sure all the teams that we have who purchased a ticket are in the game. If you've been added in the next minute or two, do leave us know, and we'll crack on then with the particular round that's coming up. Just keeping an eye on the YouTube live chat there as well. Let's see. Paul says, hi John, Curly Sue has 3 teams. Can it be fixed? What does that mean? Now, one team will only be put through to the eliminator round. You'd have to make 3 separate purchases if you wanted all 3 teams to go into the eliminator round. Okay, so only the email address that made the order would be the one that goes through to the eliminator round. So if you have purchased more than 1 game pass in one transaction, then only one team will get through to the eliminator. You'd have to make 3 separate ones. Okay, so Craig is in now. Those are the runs also. Yeah, who else needs to get put in, lads? Do let us know. I have a total of 11 teams in the game. Should I have more? Keep messaging me, guys, if you're not in just yet. I am going through these as quickly as I can to see if we have all teams in it. Quiz Christofferson still not in the game. Right. Bear with us, guys. I want to make sure everybody's in before we keep going, okay? Quiz Christofferson, if they can hear us, if you could just let us know what your order number, the 4-digit number is, and I'll double check it for you again. I want to make sure you're in the game. If you have the order number belonging to it, that will help me speed things up for you. Okay, let's just check all that. Okay, we have the order number here now. The only reason why you wouldn't be in the game is if the email address used at the checkout is actually different. I have definitely added All teams, just check that once again for me, guys. And if there's anyone else needs hopping into the game, do let me know. And we'll be ready to go in about a minute or so. Okay, I'm just going to keep an eye on the YouTube live chat to see if there's anybody having any issues with jumping in the game. We're going to start the 2-minute countdown again, and we'll be ready to go if we haven't heard that from anybody there. Okay, in now. Thanks, John. Okay, thank you, guys. Again, guys, if you can get your orders in just before I go live, I can get them into that game much quicker and more fluidly. So if you don't mind, if you can get your orders in even before 8 o'clock, I will definitely make sure we don't have any delays when we come to round 4. Okay, so it is quite tricky doing this while you're live streaming. So if you can get your orders in a little bit earlier than the deadline, that would definitely speed things up for me. We are what, 2 minutes out? No, minute and a half, minute 20 seconds. Eliminator game, guys. Get a question wrong and you're gone. It's as simple as that. You only get one shot, and we'll be keeping an eye on the 12 teams that are in and out of the game. So like the previous rounds, guys, just to remind you, we will read the question. Take your time, have a look at it. When I've finished reading the question, we'll put the 10-second countdown on it. You must lock in an answer. Passing on the question is the same thing as getting it wrong, okay? So there's no way to pass on a question and see what the next one does. If you get it wrong, you are gone. It's as simple as that. Last team standing gets a free pass into next Thursday night's quiz. We wish you all the very best of luck. We might ask 2 questions. We might ask 25 questions. You just don't know, guys. Every week it is different. This is the eliminator round. The very best of luck to 12 teams. We'll have a little check-in to see which ones have been knocked out and which ones remain after each question. Here comes question number 1. In a copyright clash, the royalties for the Verve's hit Bittersweet Symphony went to members of what other British band? Is it A, Led Zeppelin, B, The Kinks, C, The Rolling Stones, or D, The Who? You have 10 seconds. Okay, so here's how you voted. 36% of you went with B, The Kinks. 55% of you went with The Rolling Stones. 9% of you went with D, The Who. I can reveal to you now the correct answer is... It is C, The Rolling Stones is the correct answer. 5 teams have been eliminated on question number 1. Gone is Jenny B, Chifo, Dakota Vinci, Double Trouble, and Not Last Linda. They are gone on the first question. Survivors, Curly Sue, Chris Christopherson, Polly White Wings, Big Fat Hunt's favorite team, and Dose of the Runs go through to the second question. Here it is. Multiple choice. What Rat Pack member wore a glass eye after losing his left eye in an auto accident? Is it A, Dean Martin, B, Joey Bishop, C, Peter Lawford, or D, Sammy Davis Jr.? 10 seconds. More of a question 1 than a question 2, I think. What do you think, guys? With 90% of you going Sammy Davis Jr., 10% said Joey Bishop. What do you think? It is D, Sammy Davis Jr. Surviving teams are above here. All right. Eliminated. Let's keep going. Question number 3. 8 years in the making, which artist's 2020 release, Fetch the Bolt Cutters, won the Grammy Award for Best Alternative Music Album? Is it A. Fiona Apple, B. Bjork, C. Tom York, or D. Beck? 10 seconds. Here's how you voted. 50% of you going with A. The rest of you for the other options. Let's see what the correct answer is. It is A. Fiona Apple is correct. Let's have a look at some of the remaining teams. We've just got 4 teams remaining. Quiz Christofferson, Big Fat Hunt, my favourite team in Dose of the Runs. 4 surviving, 8 eliminated. Here is question 4. In 2012, Britney Spears set a record for the highest paid TV judge for her role on The X Factor. Which of the following was not one of her co-judges on that show? Is it A. L.A. Reid, B. Paul Abdul, C. Simon Cowell, or D. Demi Lovato? Showing you results, that's what we do. Okay, we're going to be losing more teams, as you can see here. We can show you now the correct answer is Paula Abdul is the correct answer. Who's left? We have no one left. Nobody is left. We have only one team standing. And the rest have been eliminated. The winner is Dose of the Runs. They were the last team standing. Hard luck to all other teams. We only got to question 4 and it was over just like that. So well done to our last survivor, which is Dose of the Runs. You guys have just won yourself a free pass to next Thursday night's main quiz, raffle and eliminator game. Excellent stuff. So that's it, guys. Just like that, that brings us to the end of our Thursday night quiz. Do hope you've enjoyed it. And to the winners, we'll be in contact with you very soon on how to claim your prizes. That's it for me this Thursday. Thank you for your company. And we look forward to seeing you again here next Thursday for another round of smartphone quizzing. Until then, guys, have yourselves a great weekend. We'll see you again soon. Take care.